Did you catch what just happened in the WNBA? The league is in complete turmoil. Fans are outraged and staging boycotts after Caitlin Clark's team was eliminated.
It appears that Caitlin Clark fans have listened. Last night, I received the ratings for the first round of games for the chase for the golden toilet. As expected, darkness is coming. The spotlight is rapidly fading.
No matter how you frame it, the reality is that most people paid little attention to the WNBA until Caitlin Clark arrived.
2 years ago, their home attendance was 1,800 fans. Their average this year, home attendance, is 17,000. That's almost 10 times. And, of course, the big difference is Caitlin.
Now that the league's brightest star is out, the WNBA is likely to slip back to what it was before the Caitlin Clark phenomenon.
A lot of the Indiana Fever fans or Caitlin Clark fans that you speak of are no longer going to watch the WNBA now that the Indiana Fever...
Let's be honest, Caitlin Clark single-handedly thrust the WNBA into the spotlight. Despite facing mistreatment, she gave everything she had. Now that she's out, interest in the league is quickly fading again. Fans were already outraged by the constant hate directed at Clark. It wasn't just the physical play on the court, even her supporters were being unfairly labeled and attacked.
And then the moment the ratings tank, they're going to come back and say, see, we were right all along. It's all the racists that follow Caitlin Clark that were watching the product, and now they're gone, and we're back with our diehards. And that's the ratings that you're seeing. Actual W fans, not WNBA, actual W fans.
Let me get it right.
That's going to be the argument now.
Dejanay Carrington get into it with Caitlin Clark. There were many accusing her of giving Caitlin Clark a black eye, having an intentional foul on Caitlin Clark, which...
Well, guess what? Congratulations, because now, Caitlin Clark's fans might just stop watching the WNBA altogether this season. And when I say her fans, I'm talking about almost the entire WNBA audience. If anyone still believes that Caitlin Clark's absence won't impact viewership, they need to stop being delusional and face reality. The truth is,
Caitlin Clark came in and made such an impact on how many people started to care about the WNBA. This was the highest viewed season in the history of the league. In 28 years, the numbers...
Let's be real, how many of you only started paying attention to the WNBA after Caitlin Clark burst onto the scene?
Caitlin Clark drew a whole new fan base into it, and now the question is, because she has been eliminated, she and the Indiana Fever are eliminated after losing 2 games to the Connecticut Sun. What is the rest of the season going to look like? Ratings-wise for the WNBA? Are people still going to care? That is the question on everybody's mind, because when you look at the numbers with Caitlin Clark there.
Honestly, that's hardly even a question if you ask me.
We're seeing comments of people saying, well, it's been real WNBA. I'm going to go back to watching football now. Like, I'll be back when Caitlin plays again, or I'll be back when the Indiana Fever play because now I'm an Indiana Fever.
Every Caitlin Clark fan is saying the same thing right now. WNBA just isn't the same.
Literally carried the sport on her back. All Hawks that yang. That's what resonates with Caitlin Clark. It isn't her being game resonates with people in basketball and across the country because she's got that edge. She plays with a flair to drop 3 F-bombs in one game, sitting right there courtside. Her teammates had to hold her back. She's yelling at what Magic, Bird, Isaiah, Jordan, you name it, that's what they do. Clark but that clicking sound you hear is television's nobody watching this stuff now. Ain't nobody turning the set on and saying, I gotta watch who?
When she's on the court, you can bet records are about to fall. Seriously, have you seen the incredible list of records she broke this season?
Most points by a point guard in a season in WNBA history. Most double-doubles by a rookie guard in WNBA history. Most points by a rookie in WNBA history. Most assists by a rookie in the history of the WNBA. First WNBA rookie to record 2 triple-doubles. First triple-double by a rookie in WNBA history. First triple-double in Fever history. The first player to be named WNBA Player of the Month and Rookie of the Month in the same month. First player in WNBA history with 20 or more points, 15 or more assists, and 5 or more. She won Rookie of the Month 4 times. Eastern Conference Player of the Week 3 times. She set a single-season record for assists. Period. Single-season rookie record for assists. That makes sense. Single-season rookie record for 3-pointers. Game record for assists. Franchise record for most double-doubles, 3-pointers. Career 10 or more assists in a game. How about that? Franchise record for most career 10 or more assists in a game. Fastest WNBA player to reach 100 3-pointers. She did it in 34 games. Most assists by a rookie in a WNBA All-Star game, for which she received the most fan votes ever. 700,000 of those. Fastest player to reach 350 points and 150 assists to start a season
She's collected so many records that we had to speed up the video just to keep up with them all. If that's not impressive, then what is? The WNBA is already facing a significant drop in viewership, and the numbers speak for themselves. The Indiana Fever playoff game alone drew more viewers than the next 3 playoff games combined.
Clark and the Indiana Fever had over 1.8 million viewers, and the rest of the games had around 400,000 viewers. If you added them up together, they still wouldn't add up to 1.8.
Sundays are typically dominated by football for most Americans, but Caitlin Clark changed that. Even with NFL games on, people couldn't help but tune into her WNBA playoff game, which set a new record with 1.8 million viewers.
Dejanay Carrington now has been awarded Most Improved Player of the Season. If people were to read about this WNBA player getting Most Improved this season, I think oftentimes if you would have looked last year, for example, they would have been like, who is this person? Okay, moving on. I have no idea, nor do I care. But because this was the player just involved in a bit of a scuffle with Caitlin Clark in the opening game of the playoffs, now people are saying, oh, that woman that got Most Improved Player, that's the one who stuck her fingernail in Caitlin Clark's eye.
You'd think everyone in the WNBA community would be celebrating the fact that, despite a full slate of NFL games, the WNBA pulled in record-breaking viewership. But of course, leave it to Caitlin Clark's biggest critic, Sheryl Swoopes, to stir the pot. Instead of acknowledging the achievement, Swoopes, who's never been easily impressed by the Fever star, made it clear she wasn't impressed by the fact that WNBA viewership outpaced the NFL.
Not just a delusional fan base who is just delusional, but they're not really tuning in. No, these people are coming in waves to watch one player who has sold out every single arena that she has played in this season.